I'd like to welcome in now Fogel family attorney Sasha Phillips. Sasha, thank you so much for your time today. We saw that video of Marc Fogel as he was welcomed last night by the president. How is Marc doing today?
Well, thank you very much for having me. From what we understand, Marc is still sort of reeling in from this wonderful experience of leaving his prison and coming to the U.S. soil. I think you might have seen some of the images where he got out of the plane and kissed the ground and then was welcomed by the president, by President Trump, and several members of the Congress. It was a wonderful, wonderful thing to see. I'm sure this is still a little bit in the la la land for him. The same for his relatives. I was sitting yesterday with his mom and holding hands, and she kept going between this absolutely pure elation and then not being completely sure that this is really happening. She said, "I'll believe it once I touch him. I just want to touch him."
Oh, yeah, no surprise there, because it had to be so surreal in many ways, not only for Marc, but as you said, for his family members. This release really did come as a surprise to most Americans, Sasha. But can you give us any clues as to how long this has been in the works, kind of some of the things that were going on behind the scenes?
Well, I mean, I've been working on this case for 3.5 years, since a couple of weeks after Marc was arrested in August of 2021. So you can say that this release has taken 3.5 years, because I believe that every single thing that happened, all the behind the scenes work, everybody who participated, they did their part in bringing him home. If we're talking about this particular event, we sort of started getting notices of things happening from various sources for a couple of weeks now, but first finding out that Marc was moved out of his facility in Rubinsk, in the penal colony where he was this entire time, and then also moved to Moscow. And of course, once Russian media started blowing up with the reports of Steve Witkoff's plane landing in the Vnukovo airport, we figured things were sort of moving in the right direction, but it wasn't until Marc called his mom, his 95-year-old mom, Malphine, on the yesterday morning, where we knew that this was happening. And I cannot tell you how joyful those news were for us.
So Sasha, what do you think was different now? Because this is coming in just what is week 4 of Donald Trump's newest term. So is this something that came together now within these 4 weeks, or is this something that has kind of been bubbling, underneath the surface for a while now?
So, I mean, again, this has been 3.5 years worth of work on everybody's part, right? And outside of a couple of people, this was a joint bipartisan effort from the very beginning, right? I mean, there are some stalls here and there. There were ups and downs, of course. But I think this signals a great shift in the U.S.-Russia relations for the better, of course. This also indicates President Trump's ability to negotiate, incredible ability to negotiate. Also indicates willingness on the President Putin's part to show this gesture of goodwill and indicate that there are negotiations coming and perhaps better things are up ahead. So I believe this is a huge factor in all of this. As far as setting this up, as far as getting the designation of wrongfully detained, that I think was a huge factor in all of this. This was a humongous effort, which was spearheaded by Marc Fogel, by Marc's mom. Again, she participated in all aspects of it, from meeting with the congressmen, with the senators, with Department of State officials, with anybody and everybody, organizing meetings, running rallies, suing the U.S. government. Anthony Blinken, she filed a lawsuit against the U.S. government to ask for that designation. The lawsuit eventually brought it about. So lots of work went into it, but I believe this is the negotiating power of the current administration that brought this all together and, ultimately brought Marc home.
And what do you think this means, Sasha, for other Americans being held internationally, whether it is in Russia, whether it is in some other foreign nation?
I really hope and pray that this is good news, because I have to tell you, so myself and family, of course, we know what it feels like to be overlooked and to be left behind. As you well know, Marc was not included in the August 2024 swap. And so seeing others come back, this is a really bittersweet feeling, because you love it. You're really excited about Americans coming home. You're excited.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.